I'm quite literally rolling around in horse shit, trying to get this bottom thing off my car. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and I need a screwdriver.
Do women need men?
No!
Jesus Christ.
No. Of course not.
No, fuck no.
No.
Why? Can't live with them, can't live without them.
We do not need them. Not at all.
No. We the prize.
I love it, but not really.
We want them, but don't need them, baby. Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
We are the men these days, though. We are the men.
What?
In my day-to-day life, I don't need a man to fix my car. I'll just go to the mechanic.
I can feel my own cooling. I can feel my own cooling.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing that.
You know, I have a boyfriend. You don't need to be talking to me. I know what to do with my car. Thank you.
A lot of women now, it's easier to go with the trend of like, I don't need no man. I'm fine being independent. And I'll be the first to say like, no, I would like someone to make sure that my windshield wipers are good. I would like for someone to be able to change my oil. I would like for someone to be able to provide.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is going on?
Do men need women?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Do women need men?
No, absolutely not.
What would society be like without women?
Absolutely terrible.
So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives. Only one. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
Broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless.
Number one, don't listen to this frickin' drizzle. Like, all men are useless, so if all the men disappeared in the world, what would happen? Women would thrive? No. You guys would have a much, much, much worse existence.
On kind of willingly and very gladly. And I said, well, how hard can it be? Boys do it. And then I said, how hard can it be? Boys do it. And that time it hit me in my chest and I was like, oh my God, that is so real.
What do girls want from men?
Money.
Just money.
No, babe, more money.
How much money should a guy have in his bank account?
$65,000.
Like, what's with that specific number? Like,
I just feel like that's necessary. Money doesn't matter to me. I make the money, you know?
so if he's broke, like, you don't mind as long as he looks good?
Not even that, just personality.
I like this one.
No. No.
Since you want a guy with a lot of money, how much money do you got in your bank account?
Gotcha, bitch.
I've cheated plenty of times in my life, by the way. But I'm a reformed cheater. I would never do it again. It's not acceptable, but like it's more understandable. I don't know, I kind of think everyone deserves a one-time cheat.
She belongs to the streets.
If you was with a man that was a millionaire and you married him, would you leave him if you lost it all?
If he lost it all? Yes, duh. What do you mean?
You leave him if you lost it all?
But did he die? Or
No, he lost all his money, like the stock market crashed.
I'm 22 fucking years old. Yes, I'm gonna leave him and find something better. If he died, then all that's mine, and I go for it.
It's an evil world we live in.
But can boys stop responding so fast, please? It's such an ick to me. I'm 22. I'm entering the dating world, I guess. I text you, you responded 0.3 seconds, and then I take, I don't know, a nice comfortable 2 hours or so to respond, maybe a little less, and then you respond again 0.3 seconds later. Like, that, it just feels so, like, desperate to me. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but, like, I need a little bit of the chase.
Hey everyone, about to hard post my favorite girl, so Morgan, get the out of the way, I'm trying to get my truck.
Does a guy have to be 6 foot tall for you to give him a chance?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just like me a tall man.
Like a tall man?
Yeah.
You have a man right now?
No.
Why am I not surprised?
You say you have W wrist.
Yeah, I totally do.
Dude, you can get a guy's number right now.
I'll get a guy's number. Hey, Kentucky, right? I like your chain. Where you going tonight?
Meet up with my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
All right, on to the next, you know?
Hey, didn't you give me your number?
Nah, you don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because that's my fiance.
She's 16 years old, talking about she pregnant.
Okay.
She not even out of high school yet.
She gonna be okay?
What?
So I want you to find any guy that you see and try to get their number in 30 seconds. How's that?
Okay. Hi.
Hey,
I'm Bella.
I'm Abby.
What do you do? What are you doing here?
Just hanging.
You hanging?
Yeah.
So, if we were the last two people on Earth, would you date me?
I'm sorry.
Women don't understand how hard it is to actually approach a man and get the number and close the deal, right? Because they're used to all the guys giving them attention and shooting their shot. They don't understand the male's perspective. We have the burden of performance. We have to get the courage, and we have to have, you know, the intestinal fortitude to say, you know what, I'm going to step to you. Just imagine this. If men just completely stopped approaching women, got off the dating app, stopped talking to women, these women will crumble. They will know how to handle themselves.
No? Rejected. Oh, okay. But so the chances of me getting your number right now are probably like
Nah, I'm in a relationship, sorry.
Oh, we love a loyal man. That's why though, right? That's why?
Yeah.
You're not lying?
Yeah, I'm not lying.
Okay. All right, I'll take the L. Thanks.
Girl, maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am the problem.
I already, like, I always knew I was a slut. I was in kindergarten and I had 3 boyfriends at the same time.
She belongs to the streets.
2 of them had the same name. Chase and Tristan.
Jason and Tristan.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys,
Yeah.
I guess.
I loved them.
This is sad. Guys, if you have daughters, please stay in their life. Guide them. These chicks, they have no sort of shame or anything.
This is how to talk to your friend's girlfriend when he's not around. Let's begin.
Hi, how are you today?
Shut up.
I don't get it. Like, what have women done to men that all of a sudden y'all don't want to be married anymore?
Hi everyone. Football season is finally here, but this year my priority is my beautiful and perfect girlfriend.
This clip is funny, a little satire, but there's always truth in every joke. As you can see, the girl that he's with is in the background holding the phone with a knife and like he's hostage and everything like that. The truth of the matter is most women in relationships, they need your constant attention. So if you take your focus off them and you put it on your favorite sports team, or you put it on your favorite hobby, or you always going to the gym, they can't handle it. They need your constant validation. If your eyes are not on them, then they can't function.
Football is dumb and stupid anyway, and I don't even care about my fake little dumb stupid fantasy football league. It's for losers and babies. Anyone who puts football Sunday over their girlfriend is immature and needs to grow up. Is that good? Am I done?
I love getting my pink taco ate by an experienced munch. Like, they will go down and know exactly where to apply pressure. And when they pull out the combo at the same time, I'm not lasting. I'm not lasting.
I just wish men knew, like, I find it so attractive when a guy is vulnerable and open. Like, if a guy, I think it's so hard to find a man who's secure enough in himself to be like, can you just sit down with me for a minute? I'm like having a really tough day.
Guys, listen, whatever you do, do not take a woman's advice. They're always going to lead you astray. They're going to walk you over a cliff. Don't open up to women. That's what you got your friends for. You got your dad for. You got your grandpa, your uncle, your brothers, whatever. But if you open up to a woman, if you tell her how you know, you're having a bad day, or I got fired, or I'm not feeling well, all these different things that's going on, I'm telling you, she's going to say, oh, he's giving me the ick. I don't like this guy. He's weak, because women always want to view you as a strong individual. So when you open up to them about the shortcomings in your life or whatever, they just view you as a beta. And they're eventually going to leave you. They might say, oh, it's okay. Oh, we'll get through it. It's all right. But I'm telling you, she's plotting in her mind like, man, this guy's disgusting. I need to get a guy who's strong, who can handle life. Women aren't your therapists. They're not your friends. Understand that.
This is why women can't find men anymore, because men don't want to deal with women like this anymore, and they're being shamed on social media.
Just today, man's model attempts to film herself being looked at while in line, but the stunt backfires spectacularly.
She makes her career on fans by people looking at her, but then she goes out and tries to entrap people looking at her.
Well, probably that's not a bad marketing tactic. It's like, these people want to look at me so you can get a more inside look.
I make them work for it. It's not easy.
Okay, how you make them work for it?
There's a minimum of 3 months. You have to talk to me for 3 months and you can't cut me off.
You never had a one night stand?
I have.
Okay, so now how come these guys got to work for it?
Remember this, guys. Women only give ultimatums and they put restrictions and they set rules and guidelines for guys who they're not attracted to. So if you're not her type, if you don't turn her on, she got to say, you got to wait 90 days. You got to wait a whole year. I'm waiting to get married. Then I'll give up the cookie. I'm celibate. All these silly things. Listen, you cannot negotiate attraction with a woman. So if she's not genuinely into you, she's going to make you jump through a lot of hoops in order to get that kiss, in order to just get a hug and eventually have sex with her. And here's the thing, these women are giving it out to guys who they actually are into. Notice how she said, oh, no, I slept with a guy. I had one night stand before. This is how women, go through the filtering process. So if she don't like you like that, if you don't really, get her wet, she's like, hey, we got to wait 10 dates, or I don't go back to guys' houses right away. And we got to take it slow. All those silly things that they say.
You never had a one night stand?
I have.
Okay, so now how come these guys got to work for it?
Height matter in a guy.
Yes. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna judge based on something you guys can't change. So we're gonna measure your waist.
What?
35 inches. We're gonna let the comments decide, actually.
You better be very careful. Oh, no.
Too big to say size matter.
Not gonna buy you a house. Not gonna buy you a big giant ring. I'm not gonna buy you a car.
What's the manliest thing about you?
I ride a motorcycle. Drink whiskey, eat steaks.
How do you feel about women?
This is a question for all single straight men. Is it true that single straight men in 2025 just don't want to be with women at all? I've really just gathered that men don't want to be with women these days.
I hate to say this, but I think that women have to lower their standards. Before you go crazy on me, just hear me out. The amount of chronically single girlfriends that I know, either approaching their 30s or already in their 30s, that are like wanting to settle down and have a family, but can't, is an epidemic at this point. So I'll have conversations with my friends and they'll say things like, oh, like, I want him to make like at least $200,000 a year, like at minimum. He has to be in shape. Like, I really like a guy with a six pack. I love a guy who's like 6'2".
The crazy thing about women having standards for men, if as a man you say, I want a woman who's in shape, who's submissive, who cooks, cleans, who's kind, and who doesn't have any tattoos or who hasn't been ran through. Oh my God, you're such a bad man. You're misogynist. How dare you? But these women can't have these same crazy standards. You got to be over 6 feet tall. That's only a small percentage of the population of men. You got to make $300,000 a year. You got to be in shape. It's like when you think about it, like as a man, what am I even getting out of you? And these women are basic. They want a guy who's Superman. They want the perfect dream guy. But then they're just basic and quite frankly, boring and below average themselves. That's why a lot of guys are saying, I'm done, man. These unrealistic, crazy psycho expectations. And then they're sharing all the same men, the top 10%.
It's a red flag in a guy.
A red flag in a guy is when he doesn't pay for your meals.
What? Why do you think so?
I just think that we deserve a little bit better and that my meals should be paid for by my boyfriend.
Would you want him to pay for all the meals?
Absolutely.
And what would you bring to the table if he's paying for all the meals?
I would bring my personality, my good looks, my amazing creativity.
You guys wouldn't do this, but like hypothetically, how many guys do you think you could get with in a day if you wanted to?
Millions. Infinity. Yeah. Infinity. If I wanted every single one of these guys, I could have them.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Now, I will admit she is right to a certain extent. She can get sex from tens of thousands of dudes if she wanted to, but she can't get the commitment from the dudes that she really desires. See, these women, it's not hard for them to get dudes to throw themselves at them and lust after them. That's easy. Look how they dressed, right? But can they get a guy who's going to invest in them, who's going to want to be with them long term? No. Trust me, if these women really wanted to get sex, they could just raise their hand. They can have they can hold a sign like this and a whole bunch of dudes be like, yeah. That's not a flex.
Anybody. So if a guy came over here, you asked him, you think he would say yes?
Yes. There's no doubt.
100%. No doubt?
No doubt.
Y'all down to test it?
Yeah, why not?
Things just got a little more interesting.
They were saying, would you hook up with any two of them if you weren't married? If I wasn't married? Yeah. Hell no.
That's my dog.
That's my dog!
Okay, how about you, Cameron? Would you sleep with us?
I personally, no, I wouldn't.
Why?
Not really my type.
I'm just being honest.
Yo, my man, real quick, you have a girlfriend? I'm single. All right. They ran. They ran.
Why are you running? Why are you running? Hello?
Hello, Dad. Can you please come help me? I have a flat tire.
Have you called your husband?
Yes, I did, but he didn't answer.
Do you have a spare?
Yes, he didn't answer either.
Está bien, ¿no?
You should have got some water there. No, don't do that. Oh, man.
And the car fell and landed on my hand.
Oh, don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. It's raining too, which is just awesome. So fun times. And I'm in my pajamas. Yeah.
This is what happens when you try and get an ice cream, when you give in to your cravings, and you get a flat tire in the rain on a Wednesday night in your pajamas. Oh. How you going, Jess?
Yeah, this is not working.
I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot. He's, "Excuse me, miss," and I don't know why he's touching me or what he was trying to do. And before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I turned around and I literally yelled at him and I said, "Do not approach me." No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. Ever.
I don't need a man. I don't need anybody.
Do we need men? Do we need men?
No.
Ask my wife to wash my car, and I get this video sent to me at work.
Somebody's having a bad day. After seeing this
I am tired of this movement that we don't need men. Who's coming to fix your toilet? Who's coming to fix the electrical at your... You are a dude who is in the trades. I see you, I love you, and I appreciate you. And I want you to know that there is women out in the world that do stand and fight for you. I am one of them.
I like this one.
Okay, so you'll see that you need us. Why? Because at times when things are not going all right for you guys, you can change your tire. And guess who's gonna stop by to say, "Oh, let me help"? It's men.
Women think they're so special and unique. Y'all don't realize you guys are more alike than you are different, and you guys are everywhere. But the type of guy you want is not. So if you think you're about to come up to this guy who has an option at 100 of you and say, "I need this, and this, and this."
Okay, I was just humbled, the most I've ever been humbled. I'm at Home Depot, and you know how all the girls do that little trend where they're like, just walk around Home Depot and pretend like you're lost to find your next guy. Literally, nobody helped me or even like approached me. I was there for an hour.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I was just like kind of walking around. I had some stuff I actually had to pick up, but like, that's embarrassing for me.
I'm quite literally rolling around in horse shit, trying to get this bottom thing off my car. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and I need a screwdriver to take it off. And I just wish someone would pull over and help me, because I don't know what to do. Oh, someone just pulled over. No way. Thank you so much.
I gotta say it, guys. This woman's reaction is how most independent women would react. And I know I might get a lot of hate for saying it, but this proves men's points when they roll their eyes at women that say, "I don't need no man." Because sure, when things are going well for you and you're not running into any issues, you're not stranded on the side of the road with your car falling apart, Of course, you can be a little overconfident in what you're capable of handling, but don't forget that one, the reason why your life is pretty easy is because of men. And two, the second your life becomes not so easy, guess who you're going to be hoping and praying is headed your way?